Hi, I'm Kara, and I'm in the series showing you of how the body is supposed to work. You see on our channel all kinds of examples of where injuries and illness and medical procedures muck up how all the movement flows are happening, and then how we use the bridging muscle resets to fix that. But I think sometimes it's really good to understand the cool intricacies of how our body is so interconnected. We have also in this series how the parts of the leg end up interacting with the core, and then how the arm interacts with the core. But there's some cool things about how the hand, elbow, and shoulder work together. So we're going to talk through just those. So here's Louise, and she's a beautiful hand model here. I'm going to I'm finding the bony spot on each side of her arm and just putting one finger on each to keep that stable. And this is called supination and pronation, of the big words, but it's how does our wrist turn? And there's two bones in the front of the forearm, and they connect into different parts of the hand. There's different muscles, but they control movement around and down. And so sometimes the stress that you have at your wrist, elbow, or shoulder is actually related to this motion being mucked up or stuck. So I'm going to hold with my whole hand so that you can see more easily. Her hand turns all the way flat, which is exactly correct. And then I turn up and around, and she turns almost 180 the other direction. So that's pretty good, and it feels comfortable, and you don't have any issues or stress with your hand. Sometimes people who have issues, thumb is a particular one, especially with as much keyboarding and phone use that we have. But thumb can be stuck, but it's because of what's not turning easily in here. So that's with an elbow bent. If we take that same motion and we straighten her elbow, the architecture of the elbow is so cool, it lets motion here turn at her shoulder. And you can see that just from the front. You can also see when it's out to the side, turning forward and turning back. So some of you who have shoulder issues, the cause for that may actually be down at the wrist. Maybe you broke your arm years ago, and that doesn't let the muscle interaction allow for that complete movement. Well, when it's incomplete here, it's going to be incomplete there. So just wanted to take you through a quick demonstration of how the parts mechanically do connect together and how that gives us such cool movement and strength. Speaking of strength, one last thing. So this is a little trick, party trick, but if you make just a light fist and then turn your thumb so it points to me, your bicep fires. And then when you turn it, it goes down. So can you feel the change? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the mechanical strength or tension actually turns that muscle and then activates the bicep. And when that doesn't happen, you're also creating stress often at the shoulder and you don't feel strong. So that's a party trick for you, but it's also one of the cool ways that the arm works. If you enjoyed this explanation, give us a like and subscribe to the channel so you can get the rest of the series. Thanks.